Welcome everybody to KapsOff. Today we have a very special guest, highly anticipated. You know, this guy is top rank, respected to the highest max when it comes to the grime scene. Without further ado, I just want to introduce my fellow hosts.
How you doing, everyone? Shaka here.
We also have a new host who's been introduced to the KapsOff team right about now. We just want to welcome Shosho.
Yeah.
Hi.
Introduce yourself, Shosho.
I'm Shosho.
Yeah, so, you know, without further ado, I just want to welcome Mr. MC Vader, the father of the grime scene. How you doing, man?
Big up Shosho.
Yes.
To meet you as well. Blessings. Thanks for having me. Big up
No
the
problem, man.
KapsOff team.
Thank you for coming.
Yeah,
Father Vader
finally there,
in the
mate.
building. Finally. That's the
Finally.
key word.
Finally got
Finally,
you
yeah.
here.
We spoke from early, but like obviously it's actually happening now. So
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
big up.
100%. So, fellow host Shaka, let's just kick this off right now because, like I said, you know, Vader's is highly anticipated. We've been trying to get him on for
a long time.
Yeah, from long time ago. So let's make this a good one, man. Car, it's highly anticipated, like I said. So
Man. That's what I say. You know, like I think it had to just flow natural.
yeah,
Just for
man.
the
100%.
people that are watching, like Shaka phoned me from early, and I've just done 2 podcasts, 1 audio,
Yeah,
1
yeah.
visual. So I thought myself, if I was to just film another one,
Yeah.
it's not flowing right. So going forward, it's been about probably 3 to 5 months.
Yeah.
So this is a good time now to do
3 to
another
5 months
podcast.
since you've done.
Yeah, since I've done
previous.
the other ones,
Okay,
so-
okay.
You know, it's a good time to do another one now.
So you've only done 2. So you said
Yeah,
you've
I've
done
only
2.
actually ever done
That's
2
it.
podcasts. Yeah.
As long as you've been in the game.
Like, I've probably
Which is
participated on other people's, to be honest with you. Like, had a tune involved or had a little
Yeah.
segment on there, but not actually sat down and gone
Yeah.
through like my story and
Yeah.
my journey with people. So
Yeah.
it's still as old as it is, and as long as it's been around, it's still quite fresh for many years.
Yeah.
You know,
100%.
they know me, but they don't know me.
They don't know.
You
Yeah,
know,
they don't know the ins and outs.
Yeah.
Yeah, they know what they see
Yeah.
on the visual.
Hopefully, what you see is what you get in it, but people perceive things in different ways. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes you need to hear it from the horse's mouth. So,
Yeah, man.
grand
100%.
national business
Yeah,
right
yeah,
now.
that's just the truth.
Yeah.
So what I was gonna ask you though was because I know we had Free on here before, and he was telling us that you know from Innovation,
Yeah.
and you know and he mentioned you. So
Yeah.
when he mentioned you, that's when I was like, oh, yo, what's the connection?
Invasion
so
Alert.
yeah.
Invasion Alert started like back end of 2008, more 2009 when it actually come to life. It comes from an outro. I was doing a freestyle on a track, and I said, because some people refer to me as Vades as well, so I put Invasion Alert at the end of a track. It was just random. And then I come away from that outro and I thought, you know what? This is the name of my team. But then I thought that's selfish because it's just my name, bang in the middle of it. So let me take I think it's just the ES out or the DES and Invasion. Yeah, that's what it is, because we're coming to invade and take over more than it was like just predominantly London that are dominating the scene. And we was very active as they was as well, but it's like it's not documented fully. So we're trying to push, and I thought Invasion's a perfect name. So that's when it began. And yeah, I started it still. It was like what can I say? It weren't a crew. Like, you know, you have your crews with 4 or 5 man back in the day in grime days. It was more, there was crews within Invasion. And I was trying to start a platform. 1, to like push what we're doing in Birmingham. 2, to bring unity to the thing in Birmingham, because it weren't just like man from this area, like it was man from that area, that I was bringing everyone together, trying to unify from early, get me like unity over divide. That's what I was on. But it was good while it lasted still. Like, obviously it's not running again. Many people have like Free was a member. Obviously he's doing big things with JK now. I can name all the members, like big up Socks, big up JK, big up Hitman, rest in peace Depsman.
Oh yeah, Depsman.
Unfortunately,
yes,
Depsman was a key member as well. We lost Depsman, unfortunately. D2, Villain, Hasman, Zilla, Grim, Dash, C2. Many names. I know I've probably forgot some. I've definitely forgot somebody. You know what I'm saying?
Was
Yeah, man.
Devilman part of
Invasion?
Invasion?
Nah, never. You know, never. Like Devilman's from like my era, innit?
Yeah,
But
yeah.
like he wasn't part of Invasion. Like I had like a part to play with Devil at the start of the times when like we was getting on radio and stuff.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
Devil's actually put it out there for people to see. Like big him up for that still, because
Yeah.
sometimes these things are not documented. And he's gone on, I can't remember what platform it was, but he said that like I got him from school basically one day. I told him like, yo, I never took him out of school. I weren't trying to corrupt youths and that. Like, we went to the same school innit?
Yeah.
And I think by that time I'd left, and like I was on the local pirate station, and I had the link to get on there, and maybe I should have secured my spot at the start really, but I was thinking of other people as I do to this day. Sometimes you gotta put yourself first, but I've always thought of others. Like I heard that he was sick for the grapevine. I brought him there, and wow, like he went on different. And like originally, he ain't told you this, but originally the manager from the station phoned me, and he's like, "Yo, Vades, this guy's talking all sorts of slackness and this and that. This is bad. We can't do." Next thing you know, about 2 hours later, he's phoned me back like, "Nah, the phones are going mad. We need him. And then you see from there, my man just flew still. He just made his own thing. Just done his. Still to this day, he's going strong.
So he's his own man. Like there's
yeah,
no
man.
crew
He's
sort of behind that.
nah. Obviously, like. He works with people and whatnot. Big up my brother Badness as well. Them two do a lot of work. They got some things out right now, like some current tunes, like a couple of tunes out now. But he's just like a one man army still. He's always been doing his thing in it. So big up Devilman still.
Yeah, big up Devilman for real.
I was gonna ask you, your relationship with Deps. I know you like must have loads of different times and occasions. That
if I'm honest, like the word loads, I can probably count the times I was with him.
Yeah.
Because obviously I'm older generation, but like obviously for him to come in the thing, I've said this on other things as well, we've had to give him the say so. Like I originally, if I delve a bit deeper, Major, rest in peace Major as well. God bless Major, because that was a major influence on us all. He originally told me about Dexman because he was working with him at a youth centre, and he's like, "Yo, Vades, there's this kid, he's dangerous, this and that." Then not so long after, Hitman's told me about him as well. And Hitman's my guy, like Hitman's in Invasion with me, so I value his opinion. Like, "Yo, Vades, we need to get him in, That was it. Got him involved. The times that I did spend with him, always blessed vibes. He's a pure youth still, like good, clean heart and that. Like they don't make him like that still. Like, obviously, he's younger generation innit, and I think it's just down to the person. We always come to a point these days where we're like, that generation. Nah, you can't do that really, because I think people used to do that to my generation and the other generation, but I think it's just down to the individual. Yeah. Like society is a bit mad now still, so we can't blame certain youths for certain ways and everything's changed. But let's not veer off. Back to Deps, like he was a pure, clean-hearted youth, man. Like it's sad, like unfortunately, like
terrible
what's
loss,
happened. I think he now would have been flying like differently. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not even about age, but he's still quite young. You know what I'm saying as well. Like now at this point, if he was here, he'd still be doing his thing, flying and. He was getting a good response. Like if anyone taps in who didn't know him prior to what happened, like they'll see that the platforms he was on at the time, they were good. He was doing good things. He'd be on SBTV, this and that. But yeah, man, rest in peace, Deps, man, and big up his family, big up his mom every single time. Cause that's a major loss to like not only his family, to the whole music scene as well. You know what I'm saying?
So from Invasion to here where we are now. Yeah. What have you been getting up to then?
Well. I don't want to delve too deep into it, but Invasion days, I kind of veered off, if I'm honest. Yeah. Like, I had to just do what I thought was right at the time and look after the fam and, you know what I'm saying, provide. Yeah. And music just got put on the back burner. I'd always record, because I've still got stuff now that's not released from them days, but it kind of, everyone's just scattered. Obviously, you see people doing their thing, JK's doing his thing on a large scale now, like, Sox is still doing his thing, Hitman definitely still doing his thing, Villain, and so on and so on. Not everybody is, because life takes over and stuff, and that certainly happened for me. That's what it was, if I'm honest, and I put my hands up. Life just took over, to summarise, and then things changed, and for the last year plus, I've just been active again. Like, not trying to keep up with the Joneses or nothing, but seriously, like, I know my ability and my skills, and because I've found my confidence back, it's a problem still.
What made you get back into it again?
Like bad situations in life, like a bad situation, like a very toxic situation, and it's like I had to find power from pain and just turn it into light. If I stayed stuck in that pain, I'd be in a dark hole now, so I just wake up smiling. Like, obviously we all have bad days and that, but in regards to that situation, I give thanks for it now, because it's put me back where I should be doing my music. And
That's what makes the music more authentic, though. You know
yeah,
what I mean? People can relate to it.
It's pure.
When they can feel it. Yeah.
You can say that definitely. So
yeah, 100%. So who are Midlands Mafia?
Oh, Midlands Mafia. Okay. Now, Midlands Mafia started in like about, I'd say, 2003, 2004. Like, obviously, we just done a few link-up sets, reunion sets. Everyone's just grown now, doing their own things. But like, as far as I can say, I don't want to speak on everyone's behalf. Should be some music coming from us. Like, we was a big grime crew back in the Midlands. Like, from them times I've told you, to about, I wouldn't say it stopped, but like I said, everyone just scattered. Like I happened to leave in about 2006. I was just doing my solo thing, and my brother Nutcracker, he's like massive in D&B as well. He's killing it on that. You know what I'm saying? So Shade One, he kills it with the hip hop. Like RD is a man who does all genres as well. So I think everyone just scattered doing their different things, but yeah, man, we've been linking up recently. I'm not saying it's like it's totally running again, but look for a project. You know what I'm saying? Like, I definitely will be putting some work into a project.
So when you say projects, a lot of things are coming then?
No, like I said, I can't speak on everyone's behalf in it because we're all individually doing our thing.
But for yourself, obviously you've got things in the pipeline which are coming out right now.
Oh, definitely. I've got projects wrapped, like ready still. But sometimes it's timing and just calculation. You can't just throw it out there. And even in my downtime, what I just mentioned to you is I was still releasing music. But I wouldn't say I had an ego, but I had a bit of a thing where I'm a vet. I've been doing it for long. Yeah, iTunes, hold this. Nah, slap yourself. You can't do that. You got to promote yourself. And like, I see people in people's faces, and I'm not trying to pressure no one still. I'm just doing like my kind of campaign. Obviously, it has to get a bit louder than what it is. But for me, just to be back involved is a big blessing still.
Yeah, it feels
you know what I'm saying? I feel happy just to, this is my spot still. Like when I'm in warehouses and that, doing my job and that, and people like, yo, Vade, what are you doing here, fam? I don't want to talk to this guy about it. Obviously, I'm just trying to cut through, but I know where my heart is, and you know, I just turned 40 the other day. I'm not getting any younger.
Congratulations.
No, thank you.
Life begins at 40, you know that. That's what they say.
Say that again.
Life begins at 40.
I'm trying to.
40 is the new what? 30? Listen, or the new 25?
When you actually hit 40,
I don't know nothing. I don't know. I ain't touched the major.
You have to run with that theory that life begins. Obviously, it doesn't feel like it, but you're as young as you feel. And like I keep stressing, I'm not here trying to keep up with the Joneses. Like I embrace. You see me here. I will listen to the oldest tunes here because I know that's foundation and that's where we come from. And then I'll listen to the newest wave of youth from Detroit. And man probably think, why are you listening to this youth? But do you know what? I've learned to open my mind a bit more still. I did go through a phase of old school hip hop. It's just this, but just open your ears a bit. If I like a tune, I don't care who the artist is. I'm messing with the tune still. That's my vibe today.
You don't care about the politics behind the artist.
Nah, sometimes, don't get me wrong, I'm not really for this cancel culture. If I hear something and it's too much, then I've got certain morals in it that I live by. So if I hear something that's reckless, then like I'll switch off still. But like, we all get caught in it. Like, I could hear the tune first, or I could hear the news first, and then I'm probably not going to gravitate toward the artist. But then, if I hear the F-Riz first, I might still pre the tune and think, you know what, the tune's decent still, but I don't rate what him or her's going on with. So I try to live morally correct, man. Like, morals have gone down the drain out here, man. I ain't like, my brother's got a bar, like, he says I'm not trying to act like the moral compass. We got Al Messi, but this is, I'm not trying to say I'm not, but come on, man, we gotta have morals out here, people, man. We have to, man.
Definitely.
Serious, man. Them simple things there. If people want frigging like high-end clothes and this and that, but where you going if you got no morals? You're all dressed up. You got no morals. It's mad. Right.
You find the generation of music now, from when you first started off. Do you find that now that it's more harder to get out there because there's so much people trying to break out there?
Nah, I'd say it's easier. Yeah, I'd say it's easier. I'd flip it.
All the platforms have got now.
I'm flipping that on because, like, for example, I just mentioned this guy off Distro Kid. Yeah, I'm gonna say his name still. I don't need to give these people props. They're probably millionaires already. But this YNJ, like, people probably think, how does Vader listen to my man? But nah, serious. You know why I rate him? Because, like, don't get me wrong, yeah, I'm on the real rap thing and whatever's going on, the serious, like, but sometimes, yeah, it gets boring, man. You know what I'm saying? Same old story vibes and that. Like I know, like if a youth's got a real story to tell, I'm gonna take it in. But back to this guy, my man's having fun with the thing. Like certain 90s rappers and like, I think, bro, it's refreshing because you don't get that a lot. Like everyone's just trying to, and sometimes we need that vibe as well because it's not all cozy and happy. Life ain't sweet, but at the same time, to see something like that for me as an older man, it's refreshing. I'm not gonna start doing all these dances and shit. Like it don't go that far, but yeah, you know what I'm saying. I'm just saying that I appreciate his music, so I feel like as you should embrace old music, what made the music of today. You got to embrace the youth as well, man. Because we was all youth at one point, innit?
That's true, you know.
I'm 40 years young anyway. Still, I'm not trying to feel old. So.
I know, because back then they used to say what we was rapping about is like you don't make no sense and what kind of mumble rap you're doing and this and
it's because I don't think they understood.
Nah, and now we're
And
old.
then
It's like we do it now to the youngsters. Yeah,
we're exactly the same. We're exactly the same. I heard you done a track. There's a project you did with some guy from Solihull.
Oh yeah, Theo.
Yeah.
Yeah, big up Theo Thompson.
Yeah.
He's a gem, man. He's a real good guy. So basically, like, when I was living in my situation, what I was talking about, this guy was actually a good light that came to me, and he recognised my skills and stuff. We was trying to get like some youth organisation going. But cut a long story short, with all that was going on at the time, my mind was a bit clouded, and I did try still, but things didn't surface. But me and him kept in touch, and which one are you talking about? Past the Parcel?
Past the Parcel.
Oh, have you not
I
seen
think the
Catfish?
video. I haven't seen it yet. Nah.
See, Catfish is deeper than Past the Parcel, but
Oh,
they're both as. So, Past the Parcel now, he's got in touch with me to do a project for him. And basically, I've had to just be a ghostwriter for myself. Because I'm not talking my life. When I do music, I talk my life. If it's not my life or I'm not using my imagination a bit and getting creative, then it's dead still. I'm not trying to be something I'm not. So in this instance, like, what was happening is he wants me to talk from the angle of a kid who's getting food pushed on him. I'm saying we have to address these things.
Yeah, of course.
we have to address
Especially with COVID and
these
everything
things.
what was going on as well. The kids are not going to school.
Yeah, so obviously it's been going on for the longest, innit? And I don't, you know how it goes at certain points,
going
but
on generations.
Yeah, man.
yeah, it's like we need to kind of break the, you know what I'm saying? Like, obviously, if you don't look at the real problems, you're just running away from reality, innit? So these things are happening, innit? And then that youth's head's getting clouded in many examples. So I've spoke as the youth. So obviously, people can go and watch the video, Past the Parcel. You'll see what I'm saying. Then I've spoke as the guy, or in fact, I've done it the other way around. I spoke as the guy first, like, oh, I'm looking this youth, where can I find him, this and that, and it's just like trying to show youths there's more to life than that still. 'Cause obviously, like, I know certain youths don't have another way. I'm not saying it's a good thing to be doing that, but like, obviously I've grew up with people that have done certain things and this and that, and I don't judge nobody. But like, more of us with voices do need to speak out and show the youths that there's different paths in it. So like, when he asked me to do that, like, I didn't run away from it. I said I'll do it still. You know what I mean? As an older man as well, like, I've always spoke to the youths. Like, I've got tunes about anti-knife crime from 2005. So when I hear it now, I still take it like, it's sad and that's wrong and whatnot, and I feel sorry for families and stuff. But same time, I'm just like, hello, like, I've been saying this for years, but I'm not.
People need to wake up.
I ain't Captain Planet though. Everyone else is gonna gravitate towards this one man here. You know what I'm saying? So
It needs to be a collective.
It takes more.
It takes
But
all of
what I
us.
do see now, because I'm not active like that with that kind of thing. To be honest with you, like, I've always had the messages in my music, and I just say I do it for free. Just off the head now, my thought is it's just there. It's just natural knowledge.
Yeah, because
that
music's a powerful tool.
Yeah, it's
It's a powerful tool.
free messages I'm passing on. But now I see a lot of people actually with platforms doing these things, and I salute the most because they're taking it to the next level. Like, I see man doing boxing with youths. I see a lot of London. It's mainly London man that I see, but then there's a lot of man down here as well that have got youth organisations from the last 10 years and probably longer. So
But
big
they
up to
don't get the
everybody.
recognition
Yeah,
though.
they don't.
No, they don't,
You know what I'm
man.
saying?
There's a lot of
It's
Birmingham
weird.
man that have been doing it for years still. Like, I don't want to go into names because if I mention one,
Yeah, you've got
I'm
to
gonna,
mention
you know what I'm
all.
saying. But
Big
just,
up to all of them.
Yeah, big up to
for
everyone
the
in
hard
Brum.
work as well that you do. Like,
trust me, man. And even rest in peace, Major again. He was a big pillar in the youth
yeah, 'cause
organisation.
you mentioned Major earlier.
Yeah, man. That there, like, I'm still touched by that, man. That's always gonna be with me still. Like, that was my good friend, aside of being my studio engineer. You know, like that was a man that I could go and speak to, and any problems I had, I could offload and reason with the man. And unfortunately, we lost him earlier on in the year, and it's deep, man. It's deep, but we keep his name alive as much as we can, and like every other week we gather at a studio that he was a part of, that he helped to build for the younger generation. You know what I mean? We got off key.
So you know when you was talking about you know, the kids and then growing up through society and stuff that's going on the streets and stuff like that, there's a song which I sort of gravitated to, Boys to Men.
Okay.
And the concept of that song, for me, I resonated with it. So, you know, if for people who don't know or haven't heard this song, Boys to Men, it's a big tune, and people need to hear that from Vader. I mean, this song, when was it done?
I'm not going to disclose when I've done it. All I'm going to say is it's timeless teachings. I've done it a couple of years back here. I'm not going to put a lid on it, but
it's a great concept.
Thank you, bro.
It's a great concept.
I only released it on Boxing Day 2020 on an EP produced by Dubster Beats from Wales, and it's called Breathing Space. So it's still fresh. Like I had it sitting there. I'm not gonna lie, as an artist, when you keep listening to your tunes, sometimes they become stagnant in your own ears. But you know, if I sat down here now and showed you something that I'm probably fed up of, you'd probably say, "Oh, that's all right." So, but that tune there, what do you want me to kind of break it down?
Break it down.
Like basically,
break
like,
it down.
I start the tune. I say I never listened to my dad. I was going on bad, showing off when I bust man's head with a vac, and I mean that. Like obviously, it's not something I'm proud of, and big up to the guy that was involved in that thing. You know why? Because I'm gonna jump forward and just say that I spoke to him years after on Facebook. You know, he popped up on me on the chat one night. I felt guilty still. Cause I weren't the man I am today, but I was still a man. And I thought, nah, what's this youth said, you know? And it was wrong still. And it was wrong, like I shouldn't have done it. It was over pettiness. And my mum says, yo, I rate you, you're sick and all that. And I said, you know what, sorry man. And he well accepted it. And as a man, I just felt I had to apologise to him. But that's just the vac piece anyway. I've kind of veered up. I was naughty, I was bad breed at a point. Not like what we'd call a hot youth back then. But I'd do things that I shouldn't have been doing. I didn't need to be doing them. So why was I doing them for? But one thing I knew that I had was a conscience. Because when I go and rest my head, that was wrong, and I could have got in bad trouble for that still. But it's only true say like ones and twos I was okay, and when I say ones and twos, no more further drama or anything, just the situation got resolved. But like I veered off a bit, but that's a key part because I had to say like I was immature, and I say that in the track as well. I was acting stupid, showing off, and like I had to do that track to show youths again for free. Like that's not no paid project or nothing. That's my track from the heart still. Like I'm just showing the kids that when you're a certain age, you kind of think you know everything, and to an extent, you're not listening. You don't want to listen to your dad. Like I know enough youths don't have their dad around, so they can hear this and think my dad's not there. That's a whole different situation, and I understand that. But like in this circumstance, like my dad was there doing his best to show me. So any little isms and schisms that I was going on with, slap myself again. It's wrong, and it's so. I've always had a decent path still, but I could have gone down the wrong road very easily. And that track is just to explain that, and also highlight things where like I'm saying about I'm burning out the electric, and that like that my dad doesn't have to pay for it, and that, and like I really was like I locked my bedroom door, smacked DVD on, you get me, just watching a battle rap and that, and my dad's like in bed sleeping, he's getting up for work at 6 o'clock in the morning. I've probably knocked out about 4. I'm disrespecting the thing. You don't realise like that's rude still, because the man's working and I'm making the house run for an extra shift. The house is supposed to be shut down. And like growing and going through certain things, I see it, so it gives you the inspiration to write about it.
You realise it when you have your own kids and they're in the house.
Yeah, like it's mad still. It's mad. Like,
How does your parents see you then with your music then? They're proud of you with your music?
It's mad still. Yeah, they love it still. But you know what, like when I was young, they used to think like, oh, what you do. They've always loved music anyway. My dad's like a music man, not a sound man or nothing. I've said this many times, but he just loves his music. He'd go to the record shop, buy his records and that. But like, I don't think they realised, and I'm not saying this in a cocky way because I'm still here standing after all these years, but how good I was at it. They just knew that I was taping over their tapes, and all these things. And like, what is he doing? Making up noise in the house, making the neighbours vex, environmental house getting called and things. But then, as time progressed, like my mum, she's worked at a couple of schools in Birmingham. It's like, oh, is your son Vader and all this stuff, and I'm not famous like that. Like I'm known in it, but like I'm just a normal brother, man. And like my mum's getting it all the time, and it's good all the time. People are saying good things, and it works in her favour and this and that. And then obviously they've seen me take a. I wouldn't say I've gone down because I'm seeing it as I've progressed as a man. I'm just had a brain hemorrhage in 2010.
Yeah, heard about that, man.
Had a brain hemorrhage, and
I was in the hospital for quite some time as well, innit?
A month still.
Yeah.
That was a deep time. So like obviously they've seen me come through that, and then after the time I was given off because they told me I couldn't work for a while. They ruled me out of work. They put me into work. No, I put myself into work after 24 months. So they give me, and then my music just went down. Like I'm just dropping bits here and there. That's when my dad's on my back. Imagine that. Like before, he just used to think, oh, he's just doing a little.
What, so he's on your back telling you, encouraging you, say, yo, Vader, you need to come back into the scene?
He's going to kill me for this, yeah. Like, yo, son, you need to write to Jay-Z or something. I'm just like, eviction. I've got friggin' probably about 4 hours left till I'm back at work. Well, till I can rest up and then I know I'm back at work.
Yeah.
I'm like, Dad, Jay-Z's not listening, man. They don't care. And my heart's not in it, because my energy's drained and that. And like, bless him, because he knows his music, but he doesn't know the ins and outs of. So he probably just thinks that I can send him my lyrics. But you see now,
and it's gonna touch on
like, they're my #1 fans, man. My mum and dad, they love my music. Like, there's a tune dropped the other day, this 0121 tune. Big up Ash, big up Socks, big up T-Rose, big up Risky Rose, 0121 documentaries out there. My dad phoned me the other day, saying, yo, I love this tune, you know, rare, and like, isn't it 50s and that, close to 60, and he knows his stuff, so, yeah, to answer your question, they fully support me still.
Yeah, that's good.
Fully support me.
That's a blessing, so that'll keep you going as well.
Yeah, man,
Yeah,
definitely.
keeps your heart
I think
going.
they're happy that my energy's back in it now, because
Yeah.
they see that I'm happy doing my music, because I was just drained before, like, snippets, I go studio, and just give you little trips, and now it's just like full throttle.
Full
again.
100.
Yeah. Like, I wouldn't say like, some people will look at me and say, he's not, because I ain't got 10 videos out of it, but I'm active. I'm on my barring, I'm on my music, I'm just trying to solidify certain
Well, I think without you, you wouldn't have certain people out there right now. That's just my opinion.
That's
Man, much
I
love,
know,
man.
you know what I'm saying?
Because you've
You
brought
probably
everyone
won't say
together,
that,
you
but
know. If it weren't for you bringing everyone together,
Yeah.
because you said it in the beginning, you know, you brought everyone together, and that actually made something for everyone to go and do what they're doing. But like they say, you're the godfather of
that's
it.
what I'm saying. That's what your father Vader.
No, I love, man.
You know what I'm
Appreciate
saying?
that.
Father of the
Still.
grind, because
Appreciate it, man.
obviously London have got their limelight, but
Mm.
for Birmingham, you know what I'm saying, you're the godfather for it, and you brought it forward to the scene.
No, thank
for
you,
everybody
brothers,
to
man.
hear
I
it and see
appreciate
and
it.
see what's going on.
I think sometimes it's like, see, like, it got to a point for me where man were like making me feel like, or not even man, can't put it down to no individuals at all, but the way the scene was, it was making me feel like, say I'm looking at a medal or a trophy and trying to hang on to this vet thing, and like looking back now, being active, like I reflect and I think, bro, like you can't just expect people, even though I am, I say it loud, I've been doing this from the longest, I've give people voice boxes and shit, like it's deep still, but like you can't dwell off that. You gotta be active in it, and now I'm active. I can just rub my hands again. Cause I know my thing's serious still, substance full. You know what I'm saying? And like the energy's back, man. I was speaking outside, and I said when the energy's not there, like I can still participate, and you would have seen me on many little things, and I probably still give good energy. I'm not trying to downplay myself there, but it's more pure for me now because I was enjoying it then, but I can enjoy it thoroughly. I'll give you an example.
Would you say you enjoy it now
That's what I was
more
going to ask you to
now
say.
than what you
Yeah,
was
yeah.
back
When,
then?
there's mixed times, like this time I've always enjoyed it.
Yeah,
I don't want to say I've never enjoyed it, but that period of time there, like the last 10 years prior to the last year, like it was like so much snippets. I'll give you as an example, and I'm sure you can understand. I'd have a show on Rinse FM. Like we went on Leisha's show, me and Hitman, got on the show. The next day, I had to be at work for 6 a.m. And it's like I'm there, I'm still buzzing from the night before. And you just want to go again. You just want to like tap into some next music thing, and then you just know you're on the shift. And then it's just repeat, and it drains you. As time goes by, it does drain you. So like, to be able to come back and feel powered up, like, I don't business about no glitz and glam and that. I'm just happy within myself.
So you love the music?
Yeah, because I'm a music man,
yeah,
but
music man.
it's a ruthless game now. Like if you're playing the game, like my brethren told me the other day, like I'm not even gonna drop the gem what he told me, cause obviously it's not for everyone to hear. But at the same time, I'll just say it in a quick summary way. It's more about the business than the talent. And I'm a talent man, and it well gifted or however people want to say it, but no one really cares. And if you can package your thing right and you look the part and this and that, you're gone, innit? That's what's going on. And like, I ain't really into all that still, but like, I'm willing to play the game to an extent. Like obviously some people say, so I'd never do that, and it's been the longest that I've been here for. You can clearly see Vader ain't
If
about
you had
that.
sold, if you had sold it from,
you would have
from
known
back
by
then,
now,
then,
innit?
Trust me. Trust me.
It's mad still. I remember I had one certain platform, yeah. I don't think I've put this out. I might have said this before, but a certain platform hollered me, yeah, and said to me, can I change my name? Can I change my age? I was 27 at the time. I was
Change your
so
age?
offended.
Change your name to age 12. What do you mean?
They wanted me to change my age because they want. Well, automatically I'm feeling offended because I was 27 at the time. So I'm thinking, right, you want me to say I'm younger? Probably could have passed at the time. And what's the name thing? I don't know. No. Sorry, they didn't want me to change my name. They wanted me to wear a Vader mask. Now this is going back, you know, before your M honchos, before all you drill people and that. So I don't know what they was plotting for, but again, being a bit like, I don't know, like young-minded at the time still to an extent, I'm thinking, you're taking a piss. You want me to wear a mask? Like, what do you want me to wear a mask for? So, but nah, that just went left, and that was a massive platform, you know. I ain't even trying to pull down nobody, cause the people that are working there now are probably a total different set of people, and I'll tell you, it was off camera, big platform, but this music thing's mad still. Music thing's mad. Like, I think independent is the way forward. Like, we got everyone that's got like a deal with a label and stuff that's breaking bread. Like, I'm not knocking it. I'm sure there's some
independent's big now. I mean, back in the day, nobody really wanted to do that. They were scared. You know what I'm saying? Because of the hard work that's involved in, you know, trying to be or trying to make it independently. So they'll be signed to certain labels. They'll get their advance and so on and so forth. But you know, independent for you.
Yeah.
Would be independent or major.
Oh, shake it before you open it.
Oh, shake it.
Shake it, yeah. All the flavours at the bottom.
Okay.
Yeah, man. Say no more. Big up T's Kitchen, the sour juice. Yeah, man.
T's
You got them
Kitchen.
drinks.
What was you saying? Independent or major?
Yeah, right
Nah,
now
come
for
on.
you.
Listen,
Right now for you.
if a major come to me and said to me they recognise my skills and they know that I ghostwrite for the next 5 artists as well, that's probably a bit cocky on my behalf, but I can do this thing seriously. Like, I'd help them. I've got something to bring to the table. But me being me, at this age, I don't think labels are looking for people at my age. You know what I'm saying? So
we're looking for the younger ones that
yeah,
can
man.
influence
Come
and
on,
put
man.
their own little stamp on it.
You see, if I was sat here waiting for a label to pick me up, I'd see it as I'm wishing on a star. So like I said, I'm just happy to be doing my music and doing it independently, and that way I'm fully in control of my own situation. But back to what I was trying to say, I think there will be some good deals for people out there, as you can already see. People are like doing big things out there. So I'd say it's a lot better than what it was. But like that time there, when me and whoever else was popping in Brum doing what we're doing, it weren't that time. It was just sets, and whatever happened was down to us. We made it happen. Like, the whole thing's changed now, and it's a whole different ball game still.
100%, man.
So what does the future hold for Vapes?
Well, the near future, I've got a project coming out with a producer from Leeds, originally called Pax. He actually lived in Nottingham first, then he moved to Leeds. We've had that cooking for a while still. Like, I'm unsure of the title. I would tell you all now on the KapsOff podcast, but this is the first news of it, so you're getting an exclusive here. But moving forward, aside of that, like, I'm just looking to keep cooking, you know, because like, time don't wait for nobody, and I wouldn't say I wasted a lot of time, but I spent a lot of time where I shouldn't have been. So now it's just active mode for me. Just keep pushing, uplift the youths as I go along, and just work with other artists and bring other people through. I think because I had such a time out of it, I'm kind of enjoying myself again. But at the same time, like, man, know what I was about. Look what I did before.
Yeah.
So when I find my feet again, watch this space. You know what I'm saying? Like, you never know what might happen. Everyone knows about Invasion and what I was doing before. So you never know. You might see some, not the same grounds, but there's more to come.
Yeah,
Always more.
That's good.
Always more.
Keep going. Keep
Thank you very
pushing.
much.
Would you
Wait, what's that? Because I've seen the hand pointing like, yeah. So what's the question?
I know. I'm just saying. So obviously your genre is grime.
You see, this is one thing that needs to be corrected now. Do you want to finish that?
Nah, carry on.
Nah, I'm a music man still.
Okay.
Man, you know what it is? Like, I started off rapping first and just raw hip hop. Then it was jungle, not even drum and bass. Then it was garage. Then it was grime. So like, I'm not saying you've done this, but a lot of people just pigeonhole me and think, oh, it's just a grime man. I got a bar where I say, yeah, fam, I can rap you, and you rap to in a damp root. You know what I'm saying? Like, I do the rap thing as well. Like, it's just I'm a music man still. So just versatile, everything.
All right. We might hear you on a reggae beat soon.
Yeah, that's done still.
Yeah?
Yeah, man.
That's already done.
That's done.
And patterned.
That's done.
Soon release.
You're too late, man. You're too late. Anyway.
You know, like on radio back in the day, I don't mean to extend the thing, but that used to happen and just chucking that odd rhythm and man would just tear it up. Like, just get with the tempo. Not trying to sound like a yard artist, because that's not my thing.
But you can
big up my brother Badness though, he's got that on box from one of his kids in it. But like, nah, just do me. I just skip all over it and it rapid and whatnot. So yeah, man, I got this still. There's still a lot of power here, man. Thanks for having me.
Soon. You know, you're gonna hear a lot from Father Vader. I'm saying.
And we ain't finished there. We ain't even finished there because we still got the booth. But Vader is gonna do a little spit for us. So on that note. Thank you for watching the show. Vader, we can't thank you enough for coming.
Nah, big up, man.
Seriously.
Thank you all. And big up yourself on your debut as well. Big up Shaka, big up Kaps. Enough love, man. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for coming, man.
Blessings, man.
Cool. Glad to have you, seriously.
So good, man.
We hope we can do something else in the future, definitely.
Big up T's Kitchen as well. This drink's nice still. I have to go back for some more still.
Yo, T's Kitchen. But on that note, we'll definitely catch you up soon. And like I always say, make sure you keep safe and peace out.
Like, subscribe, and share.
You know, I always forget that, you know. But yeah, like, share, and subscribe.
Subscribe, yeah.
I'm catching on to it.
Caps
You'll
off.
get there.
You know, I'll get there.
Father Vader in the building.
Innit? See ya.
2021.
Don't forget, we've got a new guest. We've got a new presenter as well.
New
host. Show.
Definite. So
you'll see more of the upcoming episodes as well. So stay tuned, everybody. Stay safe, COVID free, and big up to England Sunday.
Oh yeah, come on England! You should be bringing that trophy back home.
By the time this comes out,
we actually need a day off. We need a national holiday. Listen, them man had national holiday when the Wonder World Cup in
we need the Monday off.
Yo, listen, it's time to have national holiday, right? Come on, listen. Yo, make sure you get us a holiday, boys. You get me? Man, one day a holiday now. You just want one day off Monday. You get me? So, besides that, good luck. Hope you beat the Italians. And peace out. See you later.
People.
Yes.
Bye.
You have a voice,
KapsOff.
sir. I'm trying
Vader.
to tell you something.
Look,
Listen up. There was a fasher in California. The fasher romped all. All right.
listen. Filthy gears. I never knew what was in store. Age 3, I heard the officers talk. Looking for my pops, they volleyed that door. Office hinges, I watched it fall. Old memories, they let me jog some more. I remember being on a hospital ward, having my tonsils out, missing Italianite. Deep in operation, like what's the score? Let me go back that far. Football weekends at Black Patch Park, sporting different kits, seeing different shit. In the middle of the pitch, yeah, we had mad laughs. There was always others from other areas coming around and acting mad fast. I just stuck to the game, kept in touch with the play. And like RD, I had mad marks. I guess I grew up in the madman parts. For the mental patients, there was past man's yard. All Saints was close, a matter of yards. Besides that, I see many bad man start. From an early age, it had bad heart. In the years late, there were gangland stars. Not me, not C, it had man calm. But a silly incident, it nearly had man barred. The heavy went round, scrap that charge. Lucky of me, I had a chance to part with a path that I definitely should pass at the start. When you can't get a job, it's actually on. You don't remain as you actually are. You might cross that path you didn't pass at the start. But there's no retracking when you ran too. But there's no retracking when you look. Life's what you make, it's never gonna be easy. All about, that's totally remedy. Don't be defeated, roll with your feelings. If you go in on too much, you need healing. Anybody thinks I stopped at the ceiling, they've never been to the planet start beating. Yeah, I'm no alien, I'm just Vader, and the dark side will change man's dreaming. Weighing up life like up in the life, and death's not a handover that I'm keen with. But I guess I'll see it when I see it, but for now we're lost, so life wouldn't wanna be this. Walking around with an empty mind, an empty heart with no strength inside. I'm still here with the strength to climb, doing extra time like I'm after a match. And when I speak, it has to be facts. When enough man speak, they have to relax. It must be the cocaine inside them. Crap babies get naturally attached. Some can even feel the blast that the dad had before they had them, and it's naturally mad, actually sad. I guess that's what you call a blast from the past. I ain't been nowhere, but I'm glad to be back. Ruling out battery packs from backs. Birmingham bust some accents class. Even though many say accents trash. All I can say is them bastards are daft. My city's well a quick we master the craft. I've been coming to yours like pass me the bag. You be son, me actually dad. And I'm part of the foundation. Not a bitch with the heart of an Alsatian. It's good over evil, so tell Satan. I'll never get a whiff of house fragrance. I'm no new wave bow taster. Smack him in the head like a gel waster. I don't believe in a spell maker. No magic tricks can help Vader. Why? I'm part of the concrete mix, not part of the wannabe click. So why would you wanna eat bricks? Carry on teeth are gonna be chipped and MCs are gonna be pissed when I expose them like their holiday pics. I've no time for the comedy spits. I call them the Bardashians, a bunch of popular ticks. KapsOff podcast, Vader man, you know what it is. Birmingham representing every single time. We got filthy gears. Live. KapsOff in the booth. Vader exclusive. PA kind of vibes. We got Wise One. Cancel you all. Look, listen, this one out soon. Low. I've never seen a life like this. I guess I'm blessed with different riches. Money in the bank may help, but when you really know what rich is, the game will always change. So you end up on different pitches. Nearly everyone's out for a sale. All depends on what their pitch is. The good women stay good, and the rotten remain as bitches. Nothing but Rassy 6'9s, they give light to the snitches. No laughing matter, Harvey's flat arm, man, providing them stitches. No can't be the man to the sharks in the bags, let alone provide for their pitness. You can have the greatest hit, or you can have the greatest hits like Whitney. It's time to be real precise, like who's really with me? It's like everyone wants to take, but what's everyone got to give me? And yeah, we all make mistakes. No, I'm not condoned. I was on the floor, feeling poor. Never had the love, guess I needed more. Yeah, had visions of me and more. You probably had visions of seeing me fall. Got it all wrong, but no, none at all. I'm going all out now, pass me the ball. Negativity rings like cancel the call. Lost bank cards, I'll cancel you all. I was on the floor, feeling poor. Never had the love, guess I needed more. Yeah, had visions of me and more. You probably had visions of seeing me fall. Got it all wrong, but no, none at all. I'm going all out now, pass me the ball. Negativity rings like cancel the call. Lost bank cards, I'll cancel you all. I was in a state of mind where I put myself to the side. My actions revolved around other people. Won't say the same if you ask them. Snakes will be so deceitful until the moment you catch them. I don't work with no evil. I don't fancy how for my afters. That's a hell of a party. I'll forever be absent. I'll be stepping in sharply when heaven's my mansion. Girls are jealous of Cardi, cause she went and whacked them. Yeah, they're giving up Nani to regular randoms. Where's Lauren Hill though? Sending the anthem. You see that thing? It's gone out of fashion, and everybody's getting that back like nobody's getting them rations. We're living in all sorts of madness, so I get busy with all sorts of gadgets. Feeling poor, never had the love, guess I needed more. Yeah, had visions of me and more. You probably had visions of seeing me fall. Got it all wrong, but no, none at all. I'm going all out now, pass me the ball. Negativity rings like cancel the call. Lost bank cards, I'll cancel you all. I was on the floor, feeling poor. Never had the love, guess I needed more. Yeah, had visions of me and more. You probably had visions of seeing me fall. Got it all wrong, but no, none at all. I'm going all out now, pass me the ball. Negativity rings like cancel the call. Lost bank cards, I'll cancel you all. Listen, don't play. KapsOff live in the booth, Vader. Live PA exclusive kind of vibes. We got Wise One, we got everyone inside. Love, blessings.